Hi, myself Apurva Jyoti. How are you all? Are you following all the instructions? Right. So be happy and let's concentrate on the lesson for today. So yes, here in the first picture you are able to see the figure of a male god from Harappa. Means from that Harappan culture you are able to see the male god. They worship this sort of male god. There's a picture there. And the second one you can see mother goddess of Harappan culture. So in the first picture you have seen male god from Harappan culture, and now in the next picture you are able to see the mother goddess. God and goddess means girl. Like this may be a god similar to Shiva, worshipped in later times in various parts of India. So this god may be, so you're able to see the god. He's like Lord Shiva, where now it is like he's been worshipped in different parts of India, right? So in their culture, this pictures or this like idols represent Lord Shiva, who will be worshipped, who is being worshipped now in India in various parts of the country. From other pictures, it seems that the people of Indus took out procession carrying banners in the honor of their gods and of their gods during festival time. Yes. During festival times, we also do processions, right? Carrying the banners of the god during this Pirlu festival or this Sri Ramanavami will be carrying procession in the name of gods, right? The same way that time also, these Indus people, what they have done, like rally, they started carrying the banners and moving around, means walking or walking on the roads, chanting the names of God, or they are doing this in the name of God to give respect, to honor the God. They are doing during festival times. Religion of Vedas. The Vedas are the earliest surviving literature of Indian subcontinent. There are 4 Vedas. So Vedas are like surviving literature, how they were and how the people used to live, on the rules, how they used to follow the rules and all. There are 4 Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda, and the Atharvana Veda. So there are different types, 4 different types of Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda, and Atharvana Veda. Of these, the Rig Veda is the oldest and was composed about 3500 years ago. Composed in the sense like written or written like. So this Rig Veda is the oldest one, the first one, very old one, and it was composed 3500 years back, means that much long back they composed, they have written that. The Vedas composed by Rishi consisted of hymns and prayers for welfare. Means in that slokas and all will be there in this Veda, in this Rig Veda. All the rishis who have like composed these slokas, mantras and all were introduced, means were written in that for the prayer purpose. To use while praying God, they'll be using these hymns like slokas and all. These hymns were in praise of various gods and goddesses. That's what. To praise God and goddess, they have written these slokas and all. 3 gods were specially important: Agni, the god of fire; Indra, a warrior god; and Soma, a plant from which a special drink was prepared. So at that time, they were telling, according to this Rig Veda, 3 gods are very important. First one is Agni Deva, god of fire, is very important. Indra, a warrior god, means like a warrior is, so he is also important. Next, Soma, it's like plant from which a special drink was prepared. From that special drink will be prepared. So these 3 gods are very important, he's saying. Priests taught students to recite and memorize each syllable, word and sentence bit by bit with great care. So at that time also, this teachers used to make them revise, like us we make you people to learn, revise, no, the same way at that time also priest and all, they used to make students gather in their home place only, and they used to teach them. They used to teach them like each and every word, how to pronounce, what is the meaning, bit by bit, stage by stage. They used to make them learn, and they used to take great care at that time. Recite means they used to make the students recite that, to understand, to memorize that. Most of the hymns were composed, taught, and learnt by men. A few were composed by women. So most of the slokas and all were composed by men only, and they are also taught by men only. Taught and learnt also by men. Means only the boys used to learn. Very few women used to compose these hymns like slokas and all. Very few. The hymns were recited mainly during the performance of yagnas or rituals, during which offerings were made to the fire. So these hymns, these slokas and all, they used to recite, they used to repeat or memorize this during the time of yagnas, when yagnas are happening, or during any important important days, like offerings will be given, no? At that time they used to recite, they used to say this hymns. Let us read a hymn and try to see what they prayed for. So let's read. Prayer to God. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mitro ma amrutam gamaya, om shanti shanti. See this. Like this lokas, they used to recite this praising God. Like meaning you can see. From ignorance led me to truth. From darkness lead me to light. From death lead me to mortality. Om peace, peace, peace. Means they are requesting God, whatever the ignorance which we have, please remove that and make us lead, make us follow truth. Whatever the darkness is there, please remove that and give us light. Let you help us to move to the light. From death lead me to immorality. Like from death you show me something, or immorality you give. So now we want peace. They are requesting God. So the next. So next part of the lesson we are going to learn in the next video, right? Till that time, be safe, stay at home. Please do learn all these things and copy the worksheet which I have sent you. Please note down in the classwork. You can collect the worksheet from your office, from your school office room, right? So please do copy that in your classwork and get it corrected by your teacher. If you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.